Hey everyone, it's Evan. Beautiful cloudless day here in early March. Finally good weather for flying. Thought I'd head down to southeast Colorado and look at some of the patterns in the fields down there. So welcome aboard.
I'm Evan Anderman, a geologist, photographer, and pilot based in Denver, Colorado. Come with me as I discover new ways to look at the environment.
Going east, 6 Mike 8, thank you. So yeah, it's early March. I haven't done one of these since the end of December. My airplane had to go in for its annual maintenance, and luckily they didn't find anything major. Things are running well. I got it back like the third week of January. I've been making a couple of flights, but then the weather got bad. We've had kind of storm after storm after storm. Every couple of days, a little more snow, and the ramps get really icy. There's no way that I can take the airplane in and out when it's so icy. Anyway, I'm happy to be back early March. Hopefully the weather is going to improve and stay good. Still a little snow, as you can see. You can see my flight plan is to go down near Lamar and east of Lamar near Holly. There's some awesome fields down there that have great patterns. You know, the contour berms that they put in to prevent erosion and retain moisture in the field are really interesting. There's tons of them down there. I've got great pictures. I just figured, you know, it's kind of a dormant time of year. There's not great pictures up in this part of the world. Southeastern Colorado is, you know, the first stop's 48 minutes away from here. For those of you who might be observant, this is not a Nikon, it's a Sony. Actually, at the end of last year, I bought the Sony A7R4, trying out a mirrorless camera, because I decided it's definitely a step up from the Nikon. It has 66 megapixels, has some 3-axis stabilization built into the body, so that's nice. And it's a much smaller package than the Nikon. This is like 2/3 the size of the Nikon. I have the 70-300 lens, which is going to be my new favorite lens, but I'm still getting used to it. Shooting with the electronic finder takes a little while, but it's a nice small camera. Should be a good change. We're down here just north of Holly, kind of in the middle of things here. Seen tons of stuff already that I'm interested in, but I guess I want to keep flying out for a few more minutes before I kind of start working my way back. As you can see, it's pretty kind of like tan, monochromatic down here, but they're interesting fields. I'm hoping the light will continue to get better. A little hazy out, but I'm a photographer. I guess I always say that. But some just incredible patterns, crazy. About to cross the border into Kansas, actually. I'm not sure there's a good angle on any of this stuff yet. Yeah, so years and years ago, I took a picture out here that I call contour intersections, and it's one of my better ones. But that was before I had a GPS, so I'm not really sure where I took it out here. So I'm always kind of keeping an eye out, just in case. Anyway, a couple interesting fields here. That is not a good direction to be looking into the sun, backlit, haze, cloud. No, it's always something with us photographers. We always want it to be different, better. Some interesting tracks from a plow over here. All these fields are pretty dormant. This part of Colorado has been going through a drought for the last 10 years or so. So I see some fields over here that have been like plowed. One, you know how they plow and then they leave a gap and plow just because they can't turn. Yeah, there's a field over here that's like a circle, and then there's another circle. I call it concentric circles. See if I can get another picture of it. I also might put on my other lens. It's a tiny little thing, but but it's a 28 to 60. Yeah, this field's interesting. It's a circle inside of a rectangle, and it's got the berms going through it, the contour. Just a tiny little lens, isn't it? That is a cool field, almost like a sundial. That's pretty awesome. Yep, doing my normal, just circling around. Hopefully one of those turned out. But don't I always say that? Ooh, some nice stuff up here. Might have to go back to the other lens. Oh, I'm so used to my Nikon. The lens goes on the other way, and it rotates that way on. This thing's over there. Anyway. They're definitely working. You can see freshly plowed stuff here. One field right here I'm headed towards. Okay, I think I'm out of field. Well, just trying to get anything I can get. Salvage it. This has been a hard day, frustrating day, but that's the way it goes sometimes. There's a lot going on. Obviously, it's a chaotic scene, and you're trying to simplify it and make it the best you can, and it doesn't always work out. Gotta remember that. Every picture is an experiment. Well, it's beautiful out here, though, even in its kind of desolate stage right now. I'm gonna head back to Centennial. It says I'm 48 minutes away. Let's see, we're 29 miles away from Centennial right now. Actually, it's been a pretty smooth ride, which is nice. And it says it's 11 minutes away. So we'll see. I've started my descent. I was at 8,500. I need to come in underneath the one ring of the Bravo, which goes up to 8,000 feet. So I planned on a 10-minute descent. Start pulling the power back like an inch, 3 minutes or so. Centennial Tower, stationer 756 Mike Yankee, 8 southeast with a hotel for a full stop.
756 Mike Yankee, Centennial Tower, ident.
Ident, 6 Mike Yankee.
6 Mike Yankee, flight of Parker and Rapido, left base, runway 17 left.
Parker and Rapido, left base 17 left, 6 Mike Yankee. Tower, 6 Mike Yankee, Parker and Rapido.
6 Mike Yankee, follow Parker northbound, I'll call your base turn.
Fly north of Parker, 6 Mike Yankee.
6 Mike Yankee, over the reservoir, start left base, change to runway 17 right. Your traffic will follow approaching the west shore of the reservoir, 7,000 indicated Cessna.
I'll turn west at the reservoir and look for that traffic for 17 right, 6 Mike Yankee.
Tower 6 Mike Yankee, traffic follows behind to your left over at the reservoir, 6,700 indicated Cessna.
Yep, traffic in sight, 6 Mike Yankee.
Tower 6 Mike Yankee, follow that fast runway 17 right, the right side, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, 17 right, behind the traffic, 6 Mike Yankee. Super flight, challenging photography. I think I got some good shots though. Tried a couple different things, and anyway, we'll see what happens in the edit. And thanks for coming along. I'm glad to be flying again. Hope to get back to a regular schedule with these videos, start visiting some places, and get some interesting videos going. So thanks again for coming.